What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Angel from Addiction Hero Scar Stories, and we are at episode 6. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos in the last couple days, week. I had a big tragedy. I lost my best friend, Rex Boyum. He was my best friend, a brother, someone I always talked to, so I haven't really been here. This is my big first loss, and, but he would want me to continue what I'm doing, so we're going to continue things today. So this is Scar Stories, Addiction Hero, episode 6, and we are dedicating this video to Rex Boyum. We miss you, bro, and this video is for you. So red for Rex. We always do red for Rex. It was his favorite color. So this video is for him. And he's going to be with us as we do this video. So it's for you, Rex. So anyways, this topic today is going to be actually about Rex. Me and Rex's friendship is what this video is about today. I'm going to take a little twist, but I've kind of told you some of my stories, but now I'm going to kind of introduce you to some of the people I interacted with that were there for me, that, were a part of my life. I have a buddy, Chad, I'm about to be doing a podcast with next week, so you're going to meet some of, and all my friends are clean and sober now, so it's great. So this one's going to be about Rex. Let's get started, shall we? So, me and Rex lived in the same neighborhood. He lived on Carmen Street, and I lived on Carindale Way. We lived right behind each other. This is in Las Vegas, of course, so I knew Rex when I was growing up, when I was young still, 8, whatever, 10, 11, 12. I always seen him around. We never kicked it or anything. We always see each other in the neighborhood, and we went to the same high school and stuff like that, and so I would say, what was it, when first I knew him? I was in high school, very beginning of high school. Yeah, so I would say about I think it was about 9th grade is when we really first started kicking it, and we were hanging out one time. I was hanging out with this cat named John Gum, and me and John Gum used to kick it all the time, smoke weed and chill. And my house was like the cool house. You came over, I had seven to 10 different bongs. My parents were never home from in the afternoon. I always got home at like 4 or 5, so we had a couple hours of chill. But other than that, my parents were cool. I mean, we all partied together. They let me party at the house as long as we were safe. Even if we were drinking, dude, and you had a car, give us the keys, and it was cool, man. Just don't throw up on the carpet was their only rule. So anyway, so one day, John Gum I was like, hey, come over, I got a bunch of weed, come over. And he's like, oh, I'm going to bring a little man Rex that he lives behind you. And I was like, okay, So he came over and he brought little man Rex, and Rex is like small, young. I was 9th, so I was 15. 14, 13, 12. So he was like 10 years old. Rex was like 10, 11 years old at this fucking point. So he comes over and I'm like, what up, man? And no, it was him and Steve-O. I think it was Rex and Steve-O, Rex's brother. So they come over. I'm like, oh yeah, so let's smoke some weed and everything. So I pull up the one bong and everything. I'm like, oh, do you want to hit the fucking 6-foot bong? I pull out this bong and it's taller than Rex, like literally taller than him. So I hand him, this fucking, bong, and I have a couch in my room. This motherfucker has to stand on the couch, and I gotta light him, at the bottom to hit it, him and Steve-O, and, so after that day, we kind of started, knowing each other. We didn't really start hanging out like a lot that day, but we would see each other. He would come over to John Gum, we would smoke, or I'd be walking to school or back from school, and I would see him in his garage, and I could come in, what up, man? I'd talk to him for a couple minutes, nothing really escalated. And then, I think they got to high school. Yeah, they got to high school, and some of the cats where I used to hang out for lunch is I would start seeing them and some of their friends, and we would start bullshitting and talking and blah blah blah. So we started hanging out for the next couple of years. So at first we just started as neighborhood kids. We were neighbors, And then, we started becoming, acquaintances with other friends. And then through high school, we started kind of hanging out. I would say, beginning like a little bit, just a tad bit. And, high school, I'd see each other go to after. But then, one day I was walking, I was coming home from school, and there was a bunch of them in the garage. And I'm like, "Oh, what up, Rex?" And he was like, "Oh, my grandma and grandpa are out of town." I mean, there's a load of motherfuckers, dude. I go in, and Steve-O, his brother, is rolling the biggest blunt I have ever seen in my fucking life. I think he took 2 or 3 blunts long ways. I mean, it's long. I wear a size 13 shoe. It was longer than my fucking shoe. This went around for like 20 people, and I mean, it went around. I mean, at first when you lit it, you had to hold it like this. So, anyways, this is when we became like friends. Like every day while I was kicking it with him, he was hitting me up. We were cool. Through high school. And a couple years went by, we were just kicking it, and then we got older. I got my license, and Rex, I don't know, he didn't really go to school. He just fucking really did, him and Steve-O. And I actually kicked with Steve-O a lot more at that time. So, actually it was both of them, but I, really, me and Steve-O would get up and go to school. Rex would go with his little crew, I'd pick up Steve-O, and we would, drive to school and, do whatever. But, that's when... But me and Rex would start hanging out and start talking. We just start bullshitting, start fucking around. And we just we'd just go skating. Then when I got my license, we'd go skating. We'd just go to skate parks. We'd skate, chilling all day, till the sun went down, until I went home, just chilling. I remember they were always bumping Juggalo shit, like ICP and shit like that. And I was into like the hardcore music and hardcore dancing and concerts and shit. So it was hard to listen to their music. I don't lie, when I go over there, I'm like, what the fuck is this crap, dude? But then they're like, oh, what do you listen to? I'd put my shit on, and every time they would hear like something crazy, they'd be like, oh, we thought of you, man, because like they thought that that aggressive music. So fast forward a little bit. So I got my license and everything, and my high school girlfriend, we broke up. It was my first true love or whatever. We ended up breaking up, and I ended up meeting this cat, Matt Harvey, and we ended up going to his house, and I ended up starting doing a bunch of speed. And so I started getting, and I knew, and so I started going to Rex's house, and I was doing all this dope, and I was still hanging out with all of them. I mean, I wasn't doing too much, where I was still smoking weed, so I was hanging out with the crew, and this is where our real crew kind of formed, because then at Matt Harvey's, Rex was coming over, Steve-O, the homegirl, Megan, Bree, Andrea, JC. This is when it all started developing. This is when our crew, formed. So, I started doing shit, and I started getting real bad in drugs, real fucking bad. Even Rex here were like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like we were smoking blunt, come smoke a blunt with me. I was like, no, I want to hit that dope pipe, man. I got real fucked up, so they stopped kind of hanging out with me, because they wanted to smoke weed and drink and shit, and I wanted to fucking smoke dope and do heroin. But they were still all. The thing about Rex, though, man, is he was still there. No matter what decision I fucking made, no matter what I fucking did, no matter how bad I was feeling, he would still hang out with you. He was still fucking there. His perception of your friend did not change him one fucking bit. And that's why he was such a genuine fucking guy. So I ended up going to fucking Idaho to get clean and everything. And I call him drinking one night, drinking off, drugs. This motherfucker, dude, he calls me, oh, I ended up smoking fucking dope with so-and-so. I don't want to blast anyone's, name, so-and-so. And I'm like, because I want to blow some dragons with you. And I'm like, let me get straight. I'm here to get fucking clean. And now you're smoking speed and you want... I'm on the fucking way. I fucking get a plane ticket in about like 2 weeks. I'm fucking back in Vegas. So I meet up with Rex and we start fucking smoking dope, dude, you know, fucking doing shit, you know, and that's where it all fucking, like, I mean, me and Rex were unseparated at this fucking point. Yeah, Steve was fucking mad as shit at us. So it was me. We were all hanging out at Matt Harvey's house. It was me, Matt, Rex, Megan. I mean, we were fucking together at all fucking times. I mean, just crazy shit, you know, fucking doing this, doing that. Just creating fucking memories. I mean, the most I can remember is sitting in Rex's garage for fucking hours. And I mean hours coloring. I mean drawing with paint markers. I mean just, dude, the weirdest shit you have ever seen draw. I can't draw, dude. I mean, I could get some good lines because, you know, I was so fucking gone. And I remember Rex, dude, what he would do is, Steve-O was, you know, getting into tattooing. I mean, you know, Steve-O's done, you know, done a bunch of my fucking work. And he would draw all these cool pictures and fucking Rex would take them and he would color them, dude, like color them and like speed coloring, you know. Oh, Steve would be so fucking pissed, man. So mad. So anyways, you know, we went through a lot of addiction. We started doing heroin, like, I mean, just, I mean, but we had fun though, man. We had fucking fun. And so pretty much, yeah, it was a long road, you know. We did shit, you know. We were sick. We were always mowing his grandpa's grass for fuck $5-10. Always mowing his fucking yard, and I have never done more folding of towels than I have at Rex's house. Every time I went over there, he was doing laundry, and I was folding towels with him every fucking time. His grandma was great, you know. His dad was awesome, you know. Their family loved me. I always loved them, talked to them, you know. Fucking, I loved their fucking family. Let's fast forward a little bit. We were really stuck into fucking heroin. We got really fucking stuck. I left a couple times. I went to Florida. I went to Cali. I went a couple places. I always came back, and I was in and out of jail. Rex never got busted. You know, fucking never got busted. You know, I was always, you know, and so it came back, and, you know, we always tried, you know, I would always try to quit, and he would always, you know, want to quit. We'd try to get some boxing, and we'd be about it. Oh, and he was so motivational. Oh, let's go steal some shit, get a gift card, make some money. And he was like, no. Instead of doing all this shit, let's quit for a little bit and let's get jobs and be able to afford our fucking habit. I mean, he was always smart, man. Like, he's like, no, I'm like, fuck getting a job, let's get high now. Like, he was like, yeah, I mean, we could do that right now, I guess, but, you know, let's keep it our man. Let's still try to find a job, you know. Like, I mean, we'd be tweaking, filling out a job application. No one would ever hire us, you know. We're fucking drug addicts. So, anyways, fast forward a little bit. This is where, like, you know, the end of our addiction came, you know. I mean, we've been in it I was in it for, you know, like 13, 14 years. Rick started a little later, but, so one day, I finally came back from Florida, and first place I call is Rex, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I meet a Rex. I wasn't supposed to be back for a week, and I showed up early, and he's like, oh, man, what's up? I ain't got anything, you know, but so we go pick up whatever something. He's like, oh, I got this new dealer, you know, fucking. He's like, I would sit on the side, you know. He's kind of quiet, don't talk to him. Pulled up to my buddy Chad's house, and I've known Chad since like junior fucking high, dude. He walked up, I was like, this is fucking Chad. He's like, oh, you know Chad? I was like, yeah, I know fucking Chad. And he rolls up and he rolls down the window. I'm like, Chad, what's up, bro? Chad doesn't even go to Rex's window. Comes to fucking mine with pissed Rex off so bad, dude. Comes up to mine, and so Chad started hanging out with us, and moral of the story is pretty much and then the next few months I became homeless. Started running with Chad and everything, but, you know, I was always hanging out with Rex. He would always let me stay the night, let me come take a shower, just fucking, I mean, we went through the worst fucking addiction, man. Like, I was homeless, you know, in elevators. He knew where to find me. He was always just fucking there. I'd be hungry. He would make me food. He'd be like, dude, you want to wash your clothes? Like, I mean, my mom did the same for me too. But I was always, Rex was just always fucking there. And I mean, we struggled, man. Like, just trying to get off this shit. And then, I remember the time he found out I started shooting. He see me shooting. And it was so fucking like. He was mad, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even say mad. I'd say he was just so fucking disappointed just to see how far this addiction was taking us and took me. He only smoked this shit, proud of him, but like, it took me to a whole nother level. I was homeless. I mean, Chad saved my life in an elevator. He found me foaming from the fucking mouth, almost dead in an elevator at 2 in the morning, and like, I could have literally died on, fucking overdose in a random fucking elevator. And Rex just always wanted to see the best in everything. So one day, my life changed forever. 2005, September 26, 2015, my life changed forever. I remember a couple days before that, I showed up to Rex and I was like, I'm leaving, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I'm getting fucking clean. I can't fucking do this anymore. And he was so proud, man. He was like, fuck yeah, bro. He's like, I'm right behind you. I just, I'm just still here. But like, so get the fuck out of here. Stay in contact. Do what you gotta do, man. Better, you have a life to live. Like, he gives me this fucking motivational speech, man. And I'll never forget it, man. He was just like, you have the best life. You're gonna do something great with your life. You're gonna have the best job. You're gonna marry the best girl. He was always talking about kids. I fucking don't like kids. Me and my wife don't have kids. Don't plan on it. But he was just always so passionate. Is the word. And so I left. And week before that, I showed up to my mom's house. That night or the next night, I think I went to jail. So then, like a month later, I get out of jail and I show up to my mom's house. There's a story about on my other page. This ain't about that story, but so September 26, 2015, I leave for Bullhead City, Arizona, and I get clean. I start killing it. I meet my fiance at Denny's, and I start doing it. I live with her, and we get a house, right away. I rent the house out where I got sober in, and I start getting calls. First one was on Christmas Eve, was from Chad. He's out of jail and he's clean and he's in Reno. I don't hear anything from Rex. I still think he's doing shit. So I remember I come to Vegas for my birthday. Me and my wife, we drove out here and we're at the gas station on Vegas Drive in Buffalo. And I'm sitting there at the gas station, we're doing something. I'm sitting in my wife's truck and I look over and Rex used to smoke cigarettes. And he had this stance, man. He would smoke a cigarette and he would stand up and he would bend his back and light. I look over and I'm like, that's fucking Rex. I was like, I know that motherfucker. And he hasn't seen me in about, I don't know, a year, 2 years. He hasn't seen me. I fucking, April's truck, and I roll up on him, and I'm in this big avalanche, Last time he seen me, I was homeless, no car, no I never had a car or anything in addiction, nothing like that. So I roll up to him, I roll down the window, I was like, hey Rex, where the fuck's my money? And he looks over, and I'm like, it's Johnny Angel, fool. Dude, I pull over to get out of the road. Fucking sprints, comes over, and we hug each other, and it was like, we haven't seen each other in years, and I'm fucking clean. I think, he actually got caught up. I believe he went to jail, so he was on probation or some shit like that. And he was with the girl, I don't know. But fucking, and he was like, oh my God, Johnny, so fucking good to see you. I was like, what's your fucking number? I get his fucking number. He's like, oh, let's go to the movie. Let's do something tonight. I was like, check it out, man. I fucking miss you. I love you. I was like, this is, my girl. She was my girlfriend at the time, April. I was like, we're going to the movies. I was like, dude, it's not that kind of trip, man. Like, it was just me and her. It was mine and her. I think it was her birthday, one of our birthdays. And he's like, no, I get that. So I get back and I was like, texting Rex. I was like, come up here, man. Come stay the night. We'll fucking drink a few beers and barbecue and shit. This motherfucker does, because he has a car. He has, I forgot what car he had, and I think Yeah, he comes out and he stays the night. We barbecue. He has his, I think he's got his Eclipse. We're drifting, we're fucking going around the neighborhood drifting, just having the best fucking time. And after that, me and Rex started staying in communication. And I started coming back to Vegas and, seeing Rex. We started hanging out. I mean, just like we never left each other. He's getting clean. I'm clean. I mean, and, we're fucking doing good. He's working. He's going from jobs. Just killing it. I become a bartender. We're out of addiction now. We're fucking killing it in life. And I'm talking to Rex every fucking day of my life, every second. Rex is like fucking back in my life. I never left Rex. We just had to go our separate ways. We were best friends, brothers, whatever you want to call it. But we had to do what was better for ourselves at that time. So pretty much, yeah, he's coming out all the time. I'm coming to Vegas. I'm seeing each other. So, yeah, and then fucking COVID hits, and I go to, I go to fucking Cali. I leave for Cali for a couple months, and then it doesn't work out there. So I show back up in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I call Rex, and I was like, guess who's fucking back, dude? So me and Rex start kicking it, dude. And, no drugs happen at this. We were drinking a few beers. We celebrated my birthdays at his house. Him and, his girlfriend, Lene, we're fucking partying. And fucking Rex, oh, come pick me up. Can you bring me home? Yeah, I can fucking bring you home. I got to get home, dude. It's like 11 o'clock, hanging out. Rex comes up. I've drank too much. I can't find a way home. You got to find a ride home. I'm like, fuck you, right? Fucking Rex. But, I always found a road home. I could always stay the night. It wasn't that, But, we started doing good, man. Rex got a job at, he was working at a car wash for a while. Then he became part of Mandalay Bay and killed it at that fucking Mandalay Bay. And I was engaged at this time. And, he came over one day and, I asked him to be my best man. Well, no. I texted him. I was like, hey, I want you to be my best man in my wedding. And he texts me back and calls me. He goes, no, you're going to do it fucking right. You're not going to do it over like we're boyfriend, girlfriend or something. I'm breaking up with somebody. He's like, you're not going to do it over a fucking text message. I want you to ask me in fucking person. He's like, it's the only right way, so... Anyway, so he comes over one night, we're hanging out, we're chilling, and I asked, we're smoking a little weed. I was like, asked him to be my best man. And he was like, this is the biggest honor I've ever had, man, and I was like, dude, I want you and Steve to be my best man. You guys are like my brothers, and I was going to have both of them be my best man, but Steve was still my best man, but he was just like up there with me, like, the row of men. But Rex was like my main guy, and we went through addiction. We went through some of the worst times of our life together, but we went through some of the best times of our life together. So he was my big man, and I bought him all. It was like him and Steve with suits and everything. So my wedding day, I'm fucking nervous. I'm a full-blooded alcoholic at this point. I drink all fucking night, and I'm sick as fuck in the morning. Rex, I'm at the fucking place setting up my my reception, 'cause I did my wedding my whole time. Rex and Steve are the fucking first people there. Rex and fucking, out of town. He shows up. And they look fresh as fuck. Rex has his vest on, all fucking slick. Has his hat on, fucking fresh. Him and Steve will roll up. And I'm tripping out. Rex like, oh, what can I do, man? And I'm like, I need you to do what you do fucking best. And he's like, what's that? I was like, organize. Make everything in here look perfect. And if you don't know Rex, he had OCD and just like, he did. And, I'm fucking tripping out. My nerves are starting to fucking hit. I'm like crying. Steve-O, my boy, is like, he's dressing me. He's fixing my bow tie. He's just doing everything for me. So, Rex rents one of those like sidewinders, those 3-wheel badass motherfuckers. We show up into my wedding on the river, and Rex is we're doing donuts in the fucking thing, just fucking, best way to how Johnny shows up to his wedding with his best man Rex in a fast ass vehicle, fucking fast wheels, fast cars, doing donuts, what we love, Rex loved, and that's how we showed to my, fucking best man. So I get married, and, it's about that time. We have no DJ. They're fucking humming, dun, 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 him and Steve, everyone's humming this as April's coming down, up to the river, and I mean, I'm crying, dude, and, so Rex hands me the keys to fucking go back to my reception in this fast ass fucking car. The only reason he let me drive it because he knew I knew how to drive stick. I'd car before any of them. My wife out screamed us going to the reception, and so I get married, and Rex does this speech. I mean, dude, this motherfucker literally probably planned weeks of this speech. He goes up to tell, like, the best man and the bridesmaid, like, does a speech. This motherfucker pulls out index cards, and he just starts roasting me. He's like, "Oh, Johnny, I'm so happy you found your first love," and that was me. Fucking Rex being conceited, and just like was the best man. Just did everything for me, and so, and then we lived in Vegas and everything, and so he was always there, and let's fucking scoot forward a little bit. I'm going through it. I'm drinking. I'm popping pills. I'm unhappy with my life. I can't tell my wife how fucked up I am, because, I was taking, so from heroin and doing shit, and I'm working at Winco, so I'm getting all these pills from all these old ladies. And my drinking's out of fucking control. I'm not even supposed to be drinking at my mom's house. I could be getting me and my wife kicked out of our house because I'm a severe fucking alcoholic. I'm hiding all my beer cans in the back of my car, driving around with probably 90 fucking cans. And one night I pop a lot of Xanax one night, and I'm drinking bad. And I have like a severe, like not severe but minor, like OD in the fucking bathroom. I can't breathe. Like I'm starting to I can't like put my tongue back in my mouth, and like I'm holding onto the walls, and like I ended up like sitting down on my knees in the bathroom. I can't even lift myself up, and I felt like I was fucking dying, like 100% fucking dying, and I couldn't wake my wife up. I couldn't tell my fucking mom. I had no one to turn to. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Only person I take to call is Rex. I call Rex, dude. And he wakes up and he answers the phone. He fucking answers the phone. He's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I lose it, dude. I start bawling. I'm like, "Rex, I need fucking help, bro. Like, I can't stop fucking drinking. I'm popping pills with it. I think I just OD'd in my fucking bathroom. I need fucking help." And he talks to me for about an hour. He's like, "Dude, you don't need to do that with your life. Like, you have a wife now. Like, like, dude, you were clean for so long, man. Like, he's like, but you haven't messed up. You did the right thing." He's like, "Bro, I've been going to AA for about a week now, man. Like, I was drinking and doing coke, and he's like, I'm gonna come get you in the morning." I was like, "Yeah, call me." He was like, "Oh, I will." He's like, "You don't answer, I'm banging on the fucking door. I'm coming through a fucking window." He goes, "I'm bringing you to a fucking AA meeting, John. We're gonna get your life back in order." So I start going to the Keystone fucking meeting with Rex, and he picks me up every day. We start going to meetings. We start doing it. I buy an AA book. We fucking start doing it. And Rex goes into recovery 1,000 miles an hour. He's at every fucking one. I'm going to meetings. I'm reading the literature. I'm doing this. I'm trying to find sponsors out there. I just don't find one, I found a couple people, and I'm like, "Oh, I need to work the steps. Call me fucking this many times. I'm just serious." I was like, "Check it out." And I'm like, I need someone like now. So honestly, the more I think about this, the more I came to the conclusion of Rex was my sponsor. They say, "Oh, you can't sponsor everyone, no. Fuck that. Rex was my sponsor. He's the one I talk to every day. He's the one that would give me advice on life and everything. He's the one that would help me go to meetings. I didn't have a good car. we always ate Chick. It was always Chick-fil-A, man. I love Chick-fil-A before, but now I really love it. And he killed it. So and I eventually started going back to NA, and he kept doing AA. He was fellowshipping. He was going to meetings. He was running meetings. He had a fucking support team. He had a fucking home group, just killing it. His job, I mean, he became some kind of manager, you know, at the fucking Mexican barbecue at the, you know, Allegiant Stadium. Just fucking doing, I mean, just fucking 1,000, and he's sober doing all this. I mean, I went back to Vegas and I started smoking a little, you know, and he's fucking killing it at life. Just fucking, and I'm still talking to him every day. He's coming out here to back to Arizona. He comes up, spends the night, brings a brisket burrito to me. We go shooting. We go to breakfast. We do everything. We're doing everything. We talk every fucking day, if not 2 times a day. Rex is my fucking brother. Like, he is my best fucking friend. He went through problems with his girlfriend. He was calling me every day about it, and then he tells me they're back together. They're doing it, man. They're back together, going to fucking meetings together, doing it. And you know what the best part was? You know, when I heard, you know, they weren't living together. Lene had her own place and fucking Rex had their own place, but they were dating again, doing it how you're supposed to, restarted from scratch. And I mean, that was just the... Rex was so fucking happy to call me. Sorry, guys. Rex was so happy to call me and tell me him and Lene were back together. And I was so happy for them. Because I always liked Lene, you know, she's a sister to me now. And he was so happy, dude. And I was like, you know, and so many people told him what to do. And I remember telling him, I was like, Rex, fuck everybody. You do what makes you fucking happy. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Oh, this, that, bullshit. No, fuck that. If Lene makes you happy, be with Lene. If motorcycle riding makes you happy, ride your fucking bike. Do what makes you happy. And this is things he used to tell me. So I'm repeating it back to him. He was like, Johnny, if tattoos and this make you happy, get them. Whatever, Johnny, if April makes you happy, be with her. Who cares what it is, you know, like, do what makes you happy. And that's what I told him, dude. And he started killing it. He always can't, I mean, I talked to both of them. I would be on the phone talking to Rex, and he would be on the loudspeaker on his car in his Subaru, and, you know, fucking, Lene, hey, what up, Lene? You know, I talked to her, and they were just so fucking happy. And so my birthday a couple months ago was July 29th, and he was, oh, I'm taking my grandma to Mexico. Okay, you know, so I don't even think he went to fucking Mexico, asshole. And so I planned my birthday for July 21st, and him and Lene come out, you know, and I was like, dude, dude, you know, my house, I don't want you to be uncomfortable at my house and everything. So I call my homegirl. I get him a hotel room for him and Lene, so he comes out, him and Lene, they drive out. I've only had 2 hours of sleep. I don't care, you know, I'm seeing my best friend, and he comes out, and we made up with him, and I was like, okay, we're gonna go to this whole place called Bruce's Taste of Chicago. So we go eat, you know, and we're all eating, having a good time. We all eat and everything. I was like, okay, let's go to the hotel room and get checked in, you know. So I go to the front desk, I get him his room, we go there, and I was like, okay, cool, you know. And we're having a sober fucking, I've never had one of these ever in my entire life. So we go down, and I was like, oh, let's go bowling. He's like, yeah, let's go bowling, you know. So we pay to go bowling and everything, and I was like, damn, Rex is good at bowling, like really good. So we start bowling, we're just having fun, man. We're laughing at each other, we're taking videos of each other. We're just, I mean, and we bowl a game, and I was like, man, that was fun. Rex was like, you wanted to bowl another one? I was like, yeah, so we do it. And Lene, the first game, Lene beat Rex, and it got to him. Rex, he's doing it. He's happy. He's all, good job, baby. And, you know, that's the thing about Rex. He always shows his emotion to her. He kissing Lene. Oh, good job, baby. You know, holding her, you know, doing everything, you know, just, you know, the love fucking Rex had for Lene was just fucking priceless, you know, like the love I have for April, you know. You couldn't pay me for that love, you know. There's no other fucking about it. And like the love me and Rex had for each other. You couldn't fucking pay me to fucking, you know, give like not be his friend anymore. You couldn't have done that, you know. And so anyway, back to my birthday, and we're just having fun, you know. And Lene fucking beat. Oh, it got to him. So we play another game, and Rex is. Moral of the story is Rex wins, you know. Fucking, yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Like, you know, he was always competitive. He was always competitive, and he did it. So after that, you know, went back to the room, and we're going to a comedy club. And remember, I'm tired. I'm off 2 hours of sleep. So we leave bowling, and we go. We gotta wait for the prime rib room to go eat prime rib. So we're in the hotel room playing, and Lene pulls. So I got this playing called Heads Up. Heads Up. It's just like it says what you got to do, and you get kind of like charades, and we're doing all these fucking dances and trying to like act like a SEAL or like an army soldier. We're just having the best time, just fucking having fun in this hotel room. You know, I mean, I think we had more fun in the hotel room doing these videos than we did bowling and anything else. So, you know, we go eat the prime rib room and usually get one slab, whatever. Rex is like, oh, mine's, you know, fucking not, you know, well enough. Can I get another one? Dude's like, oh, let me go find one. Rex then ends up eating half of this prime rib. The dude brings him another one. Rex like, oh, can I give this to you? And he's like, oh, no, keep it. Rex gets 2 prime ribs for the price of 1. I've tried that, and they were like, I'm sorry, you only get 1. You know, it's like they would take the other one type shit, you know? Like, so Rex fucking pulls that off. You know, we have an amazing dinner over the view of Laughlin. I mean, we're looking at the river. I mean, the most beautiful fucking view. Me, Lene, April, and fucking Rex, you know, for my birthday, you know. So after that, we go to a comedy show, this redneck comedy club, and dude, this dude ends up in like a Hello Kitty fucking like leggings, and Rex is like, what the fuck did you get me into, bro? I was like, I don't fucking know, man. I'm sorry. So after that you know, I was like, hey, I'm going home. You know, we went to the pool as well. You know, we did a couple others. We went to the pool. I forgot, you know, but what I'm trying to say is we had the best fucking day in the world, sober. We didn't get high. I didn't get high that day. You know, fucking we were all sober, having fun. I mean, we ordered cranberry juices, you know, fucking bowling, the pool, comedy club, nice prime rib dinner. It was together, all of us, you know, and I was going home because him and Lene, I was like, you know, have a hotel now. You guys go hang out and do something, you know, do you guys now, you know. So he's, oh, I love you, man, and I fucking hug Rex, and I say bye to him. And I didn't know that was the last time I was going to say bye to him. And physically hug him. And you know, when I did, it was like the biggest fucking hug, you know. And you know what? When he came in that weekend, that day, I actually got him a bunch of like best friend stuff, like, you're my favorite asshole. And like, I got him like this thing. It had a thick stone and a small stone that said, thick through thin, we'll always have each other's back. And we always did. And a couple weeks later, just like a week ago, Steve-O called me and saying Rex was gone. And it fucking destroyed me. And it's still destroying me. But, you know, he's with me at all times. And that was me and Rex's friendship, man. Like I said, we went through hard times, but we went through good times. And a lot of good times, you know. Like, I will cherish those memories for fucking ever. And it just still, I mean, I know he's gone, but it's just like more like, damn, man, like fucking damn. Like, I've never lost anyone this close. Like, this was my brother. He started off as a neighbor. He became an acquaintance. He became a friend. He became my best friend. He became my best fucking friend. Then he became my brother. And then he became just my everything, you know, my counselor, my brother, everything. And now, Rex, you have graduated to my fucking guardian angel. You're my fucking guardian angel for life. Rex, I fucking miss you, bro. I miss you every day. But you know, someone told me, when you feel sad and you start hurting and you miss him, that's him thinking about you. And it's really helped. So this is the conclusion of this video. Is call your friends, call your family every fucking day. Cause man, you don't know when they're gonna be taken from you. It was random as fuck when I got that call. I think I talked to him. You know, I got the call the next day. I talked to him every day. We were getting ready to do a podcast on this in a week. You know, like we're gonna do a podcast together about our life on this. You know, going through addiction, and I never got to do it. But you know, maybe it wasn't meant to be. You know, maybe his memories and me would live stronger if we didn't put it out in the world. So that's how I'm looking at it. But you know what? Rex would want me to continue to do what I'm doing and live my life and better my life and keep pushing for the better. Me and April to live our life and just, I can hear him now. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Like, when I got my new job, he was like, "That's, dude, something good's gonna come for you." And he was always, like I said, he was always positive, man. And I had to dedicate a video to him, man, even though I cried halfway through it. Sorry, y'all, but yeah. So moral story is call your friends, because Rex died sober. Rex, he left. I hate saying the word died. It just fucking killed. I don't know if it's a respect thing, but you know, I lost him sober, and you know, he went out doing what he loved. He loved fast engines and fucking fast wheels, and he was on his motorcycle racing, and you know, he lost his life. He went out with a fucking bang, that's for damn sure. Fucking, but it was what he loved, and we don't know why the Lord took him, but you know what? It was his time. He saved so many people's life. He gave people life before he left. He saved my life. He saved Lene's life. I know there's countless people I don't even know life he's changed before he left, you know, and he did, man. He changed a lot of people's life, and Rex will always be in my heart, man. You always will. So like I said, call your family, hug everyone. If you're fighting with them, call and make up, because man, you don't want those last words to be "fuck you." I'm glad me and him didn't fight, you know, and we didn't get in a fight, and then I got this news. It would have killed me. So, you know, and take pictures with everybody. You know, it was childish, and everyone, it is, you know. When he came out for my birthday, we did that little photo machine that takes pictures of you. It was like $12 for like 4 pictures. I cherish those pictures like I just won the lottery. Those are my winning lottery tickets, because those are the best pictures I have with Rex, man. And I will cherish those for the rest of my life. So, you know, take pictures of people, call people, just stay in contact with people that you care about, because in a flash of a second, they can be taken from you. So, Rex, I miss you. I love you. I'm going to continue to talk to you every day, bro. I talk to you every day still, man. And I hear your voice. You talk back, you know. So, I miss you. Thank you for fucking tuning in to this addiction hero scar stories. This was a real special one. So, with everyone, you know, this is a memorial to Rex Tyler Boyum. We love you, man, and tune in for the next episode. Peace.